Moving to education now, where today we saw the first warning shots of a potential showdown between the state of Oregon and the Trump administration over diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI, in public schools. At stake in the standoff, more than $1 billion in federal funding. That's around 14% of the state's overall budget for schools. The Trump administration is threatening to withhold that funding for states that refuse to end what the president calls illegal DEI programs. He claims they discriminate against white students in favor of others based on identity. Last week, the U.S. Education Department sent a letter to school leaders nationwide, giving them 10 days to show their states are in compliance or face enforcement. That deadline has since been pushed back to April 24th. But today, Governor Kotek and the Oregon Department of Education fired back in response to that letter, saying DEI programs in Oregon aren't going anywhere. The governor writing, quote, "The Trump administration's threat to shortchange Oregon students hurts children and families and undermines the dedication and work of our educators. That is why I directed ODE to hold the line today. We will not tolerate this unwarranted and unlawful attempt to take away resources promised to Oregon students and paid for by the tax dollars we send to the federal government." Oregon Department of Education Director Dr. Charlene Williams certified that Oregon is in full compliance with existing federal anti-discrimination laws, adding that the president's order is too vague to enforce and didn't follow the proper rulemaking procedures. She also wrote, in part, "Oregon remains fiercely committed to its values of diversity, equity, and inclusion, and we celebrate our differences and common humanity. There is no circumstance where it is okay to leverage children's resources as a political tool. Oregonians paid for and deserve these federal investments." Dr. Williams also brought the receipts from Trump's former education secretary during his first term, Betsy DeVos. In 2020, DeVos wrote in a memo to the Department of Education staff that, quote, "Diversity and inclusion are the cornerstones of high organizational performance," and went on to say, quote, "Embracing diversity and inclusion are key elements for success for building strong teams." Dr. Williams argues the Education Department under Trump is shifting its position on the issue without explanation. And Oregon is not alone here, defying the push to do away with DEI. Washington, New York, Minnesota, California, and Vermont are also sticking with their DEI programs, testing the lengths the White House will go to implement its demands on the nation's schools.